What is happening? Good morning, everybody. Sorry, Good morning, y'all. All right, so we have not as much exciting baseball as we normally do. Morning, Daytona. Morning, Brent. Good to see you. Yes, I'm very glad, David, that you did not overthink Lance Lynn yesterday. Good morning, Town Ghost. Good morning, Definitive. Good morning, Felix. Good morning, Ben Brown. Did you have that like copied and pasted? Ready to go? Because Ben Brown was really upset yesterday that he wasn't here for my let's say honesty about the Masters and how I created the golf channel on the Discord and instantly muted it. Instantly. just right away. I'm decent at mini golf. I've never actually I think I went to the driving range maybe once and maybe took a couple. But anyway, Swady Wiz, good morning, KG. Sorry, Kyle, I should say KJ. Morning. Sardina. How does how did Lynn's arm not fall off? Because this is how it used to be. People used to go 110 pitches all the time. That's actually he's an old soul in this way. Good morning, Bustin. I'm just gonna go like that. Bumblespeen. Good to see you too. But yeah. Whew, all right. We have some interesting starts from yesterday. I'll be completely honest because it's what I am with you guys. I very, very badly wanted so badly. Oh, I mean it very badly. Wanted to lead with Marco Gonzalez, but I didn't. It's 2 starts. It's Twins. It's the Giants. Christian Javier was also someone I considered to lead with. I'm still not completely sold, but I do like the fact that it was 94 through the start. Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous though with Conforto. Even the umpire even admitted that shouldn't have been the thing. I feel like you guys are still gonna win anyway, but that wasn't good. I was told by a friend that golf is like swinging a bat. Yeah, that's not true whatsoever. At least you don't look like Charles Barkley there, Chairman, I'm sure. Yeah, but the core structure and rotation and follow through and stuff, I get that, but oh man. Happy Friday, by the way. Very, very happy Friday. I'm going to try something new this Friday. Where previously what I've done is done the roundup the mornings of Saturday and Sunday. Because I wanted to be able to sleep in, essentially. But what I'm finding is sleeping in essentially means I'd have to wake up by 9 anyway to get the roundup done by noon. And I've been getting at 12:30 or so, and it's just I recognize that a roundup that comes up as the games are coming out is just not the same. You need to get this in the morning. So at the very least on Saturday mornings, that is going to be written on Friday nights. So I'm going to try and make it so that Saturday as a whole, I just take a day off every single week in that way. I'm not allowed to sleep, Chairman. I know. Oh man, I don't know if Mark actually mentioned that yesterday. I didn't realize that actually, Daytona. I should have mentioned that inside of the podcast. I figured you just got pulled. I should have realized that and mentioned it, but it didn't really. I don't know. It didn't You guys know me when I think about the roundup. I don't think about it in terms of how this start affected that day. I always think of it in terms of what does this mean moving forward. And a rain out there, I mean, he was still at what, like 80 pitches or so? You know, I don't think that he was going to be vastly different, you know. 99. He was at 99 pitches. I assume that he just got pulled normally. Was there really a rain delay yesterday? Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna probably start on the notes pretty soon. I don't know. There's a feeling that like there will be something. I'm gonna say no, but like it's nothing that we can be actionable on, right? We can't make any decisions based on MLB taking Trevor Bauer's baseballs. I'm gonna say it very, very specifically like that. I don't really think that they're gonna be like, oh, well, there's clearly some stuff on here now. Get out of here, you know? That's not gonna happen, I don't think. Bryson? Is that a reliever? Bryson. Like, I'm like, what? I don't know this. You're talking about Bryson being erratic like Peralta. Like, huh, I don't know who that is. Oh, man. Guys, how dare you insult me by talking about golf? This is, this hurts now. I mean, obviously you guys can do that, but, oh, man. He's a Trevor Bauer of golf? Yeah, we were joking that we would do, yeah, we would turn into football exclusive or something like that, too. No, let's not, Dave. let's not whatsoever. I'm gonna do my preliminary and just glance at the news to make sure. Yeah, thanks, Dave. What a wonderful guy. Thanks, Jeff. Exactly. Get the chat in order, okay? Get him in order. Let's go. It's about baseball. We're talking about baseball. The best sport. And this is why I don't like the Masters, Ben. It's because now this weekend pulls it away from my favorite thing to talk about golf. Hate it. I finally have like the moment like, yes, the thing I've been wanting to talk about for months. A lot of people were talking about it. This is great. And then the Masters creeps in. Gets all the attention. You know, it's like the bully from high school that everyone loves except you. Shows up at the party. You just wish she wasn't there. Yeah, March Madness is over. Well, no, March is my favorite month. I love March Madness. Blind emotion is a wonderful thing. Like, without consequence of just like cheering for your random teams in amazing competitions. Yes, it's amazing. All right. So Nobatani next this weekend. He could be back next week because of the blister. Lou Trevino will get some save opportunities. With Diekman being a lefty. Trevor Bauer's baseballs. Oh, what happened with Kepler? No. I love Max Kepler. He's my boy. He's always like he's like my discount outfielder all the time. All right, he's fine. We have an off day and they aren't even like acknowledging what it was. He just left the game and then he was like, I'm not going to talk about it. All right, I guess so. Anyway. Um, yeah, it might be Waz. Oh, sorry, Sardina. Could be. Huh. I wonder about that. Um, I have to think that like the stuff he's using isn't as obvious as like pine tar or something. So if you take the baseball, it's not just gonna look like, someone took a Sharpie or something like that and rubbed on it. So I would imagine, like for the sake of the game, they're not gonna just be like, hold on a second, gotta do this, and they don't have this instilled inside of the stadiums, so they gotta move on. Daytona. Oh yeah, blown saved by Romano. Then I assume it's gotta be Merriweather. Adam Howe has today's reliever blurbs, which is awesome. So, yeah, I got to get the other ones. All right. How do I Molly today? Oh my, I love Molly today. Ooh, you should be telling Molly is essentially like an auto start. He's essentially an auto start right now. He's going against Arizona. I mean, Tyler Molly is very clearly. Wow. So funny story. I'm trying to get like the blurbs for batter's box and the reliever notes, and Adam Howe did both, and that's why I feel like, and he's amazing. So, you guys should know that Adam Howe is dope. Just there you go. Listen to On the Wire. It is his podcast on Sundays, going over fab stuff with the TGFBI winner from last year, Kevin Hastings. So you should be listening to that. All right. I feel like they'll make an example out of Bauer. Yeah, I know, but yep, Marte got that hamstring injury, so like, that stinks so much. He was looking so good too, Kind of reminds me of like Austin Meadows having that hot start in 2019, and then IL. Hopefully, when Marty comes back, he'll be good. All right, it's 8:44, guys. I gotta get moving. So fortunately, I have all of these notes from Adam. He sent both. That's pretty funny to me. Might need to cut them slightly. That's all right. I'll just go with it. Oh man, so I got to change the kind of how I say them in the podcast, right? Because I say hitting performances and pitching performances, and I just go to starting pitchers. But instead, what I should do is pitching performances. We'll start with bullpen updates from yesterday, as well as say, and then I'll do pitching performances. Okay, that's what I'll do. What do you think of Griffin Canning's start? So I featured it obviously in the SP Roundup. If you're not reading it, you should. But no, Griffin Canning threw a lot of sliders, and they worked out for him yesterday, and that's very good. It wasn't the deepest repertoire we've seen from him. I'm like teetering with Griffin Canning at the moment. I think he gets like a decent start next. I got a double. Oh, right. We can't really tell. Right. It's going to be either, I think it's either Minnesota or something else. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. That's right, guys. I should be saying this stuff. If you wanna help out with this, oh, you didn't know how to stream? Oh yeah, man, I just started doing this, Chairman. This year, this is gonna be like months long, and I'll figure something out. We'll figure out as a group, as a community here, how to keep this going in some way in the off season. But yeah, this is I'll be doing this every single weekday morning, waking up with y'all as I do the First Pitch podcast. It's 8:45. I got to get going with this because, of course, as you guys know, 9 o'clock is when I have to be recording. So I mean, reliable third pitch is supposed to be the curveball with Canning. You almost compared him to Professor Chaos. What did I write? I wrote that at like. You guys know me. I am delirious Nick. So, what did I say? Right. Oh yeah. Well, I compared him to Dinelson Lamet, Professor Chaos, not because of like the chaotic nature of like I didn't call him Professor Chaos. I called him Lamet because Lamet goes half sliders and relies on that heavily. The benefit of Lamet is that fastballs are better with Lamet than they are with Canning, and we're talking like upper 90s as opposed to mid 90s. Right, Ben Brown. Oh man, another gifted sub. You're ridiculous. Enjoy that, Fantasy Nut. But by the way, guys, I mean something that I've said a lot on this is just, I mean, everyone here who's a part of PL Plus can attest to it. It is the greatest place ever. If you're enjoying like talking about baseball and going back and forth with everyone about it, I mean, yeah, what is there, like 50 people here now? There are 800 or something there, and it's amazing. You know, like we really go after the idea of like, hey, be good people, have good proper discussion. We oversee that and ensure there's no like vitriol and negative emotion being slung around. Like it's so important to talk about the right way, and you all seem wonderful. So you guys would be a huge, you guys would be an amazing addition, and you would really enjoy it. Not to mention you get like an ad-free website and player notifications, and you get to support us, all that kind of stuff. So there's Ben Brown. Look, on cue. Look, what a guy. Anyway, going on about Canning. It's the Royals or the Twins. I'm okay for the Royals. I don't know if I go for the Twins. You know? Oh yeah, and I made a terrible joke about combining former and latter into flatter. Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick. I gotta say, I do enjoy like writing it at night now because I let those fly, and then I can just have regret in the morning. All right, let's take a look at this. The notes. Right. Okay. So, actually, you know what? Let's bring in this. How many of you, by show of hands, how many of you drafted Marco Gonzalez? Just say me or no. Just say I or yay or nay. I'm very curious about this. As I bring in all the guys I'm going to talk about here. Nay. Oh, look at all of you. Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of all of you. Yes. Good job. I think this is the most proud I have been. Like, look at this. Look at all of you. No, be kind. But I guess I could do a poll. That's right. That is a thing. Oh, I got to learn how to do all this stuff. All right. I've got the weekend. Maybe I can figure this stuff out. Well, I mean, I'm just proud of all of you. I mean, sure, it's after 2 starts, but like, I'm just really happy, and no one will admit it. Oh man, that's great. That makes me very, very happy. Okay, that's all. Man, every single morning, I don't know what it is. I just can't get this song out of my head. Which is The Last Stand by Sabaton. It's this Swedish power metal band. This one song I saw in a meme once, and I was like, huh, that's pretty catchy. What is this? And I can't get it out of my head now. It's just like in the morning, instantly, I just start thinking about this song. Yeah, very, very true, Ben. What about Wainwright? Oh yeah, I'll throw Wainwright into this. Good call. Waino had his cutter and his curveball yesterday. Like that's really, really good. Power metal. I normally don't really go for power metal. There are some occasional ones that I hear that's just like, this is just super catchy. Would you do Molly plus a bat for Presley? No. No. I would rather have Molly. Like, why do you need another closer? I don't know if Waino is actually like a Spider-Man type. I think he strikes out too many. You know, I think like Wainwright can be like a 20 to 22% K guy. I feel like Spider-Man needs to be like 15%. You know, like maybe 17%. McCullers is an auto start right now. Yeah. Belkind, we'll get through this. Marco Gonzalez, you still want to hold. Everything's got 2 good starts now. Hopefully it works out. But I was just kind of curious of like, I don't know. I say lots of things, and I don't really expect people to actually listen. Grisham coming back. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta add to the whole news. I haven't done that yet. Who's today's stream? My God, this is the longest one. I think it's because these reliever notes and are long, and so are the batter ones. Today's streamer was, we debated this yesterday, didn't we? Of course we did. Oh my God, it's still in my head. Oh, it's Johnny Cueto, and I'm actually somewhat confident about this. He's against Rocky Road. And yeah, I highly regret. I remember someone actually mentioning, it might have been, I don't know actually, who said like, hey, you should be putting Christian Javier above Ross Stripling, and I should have been smarter. It's my one regret from yesterday. John Gray pulled it off, by the way. He really did. Yeah, why didn't I put Wainwright above Brad Keller? What's wrong with me? Ugh, it's against the Brewers, man. Come on, Nick. Well, it's not. Yeah, he's probably gonna be like a 20%. This is like, he's. It's because he focuses curveball and cutter, as opposed to a lot of Toby's are like fastball first. You know, fastball first equals contact first. Just because he has like a huge curveball still in a cutter that gets in the zone, like that will help him get strikeouts more often. I think he also has a very good put away rate. If you remember that one, he's up to par. Oh no, sorry, I did it. I did a golf joke. Not a good idea. Terrible idea. Okay. Now I got to get in the news. Oh my God, I got 5 minutes. This isn't good. Okay. So let's go with Shohei Ohtani is dealing with a blister. Will not start this weekend. Trent Grisham. You're saying Trent Grisham returns? Yes. That's good. I think I have him in labor, which is wonderful. Mercedes with a 485 blast. I got Trevor Bauer on there. Colton Wong has an oblique, right? Man, I thought it was just a broken heart because he saw that he was in tears in the first at bat. Man, that's just baseball. Baseball, dude. Whew. Man. Oh, yeah, James Paxton's getting Tommy John. Ugh, it stinks. I mean, I think it's maybe it's a good thing. He had the forearm strain last year too, and it's just kind of like, yeah, dude, just get it. And watch, I'll put him for 2022. He'll be like Like, he's not on the level of Severino and Thor in Sale. But there will be so much pushback, I imagine, from so many people. It's like, he wasn't good in 2020. You know, and we haven't seen him pitch for so long, all this kind of stuff. How could you ever be into him? I'll be like, that's an upside play, and I want him on my roster when he returns from Tommy John. And that's going to be the debate, and everyone's going to be yelling and screaming. And I'm like, I don't know. He has upside, and more upside than whoever you're getting in the 23rd round, probably. Strained his right quad during rehab. Likely out another week or two. Right? Like, that stinks. Is there anything else I'm missing here? D. Strange Jordan is a Brewer. Huh. Wow. Framber Valdez has resumed throwing. AG Puck. The IL with, what is it, bicep strain? Man, we'll never see Puck. It's so frustrating. Sorry, so we got him through 67 instead of 80 pitches. Hey, good to hear that the curve wasn't hurting. Yeah, and Miguel Marte placed on IL with hamstring injury. Paul Goldschmidt dealing with back tightness. Lee Garcia has leg tightness. And once again, Andrew Vaughn was not in the lineup. All right, I think that does it. That does it. Chris Sale's throwing 120 feet. It doesn't look like there's anything else of note. Cool. That's done. Is there anything else inside of Twitter news? Or sorry, MLB news tweets? No. Cool. This is a good 10 one there, Ben. All right. Good question, John. Hopefully Adam Howe will answer that question about Anthony Bass. Rex on 2-star pitchers for next week. Actually, we have our 2-star pitchers coming out today, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I can actually give you guys a quick sneak peek because you're awesome and you're here, and I want to do things like that. 2-star pitchers. Anthony Tucker does them. He does a great job with it. So we have... Yeah, so it looks like it's just mostly guys that are already rostered. And then sneaker one is Taijuan Walker, but he gets cores in the second one. Dane Dunning does get the Rays and Orioles. A super deep one would be Wasker Inoa. And, oh, wow, what? I would definitely go Dean Kramer against Seattle and Texas. I would go for even deeper, probably. I'd consider maybe Kyle Gibson. I know against the Rays in Baltimore too. Those are the deeper ones I would consider. Hey, what's up, Custom? All right, set to record. All right, thank you. Uh, yeah. So yeah, CSW nerd. We want it to be an automated process, and I think we're going to be moving forward. It will be where like we say, hey, add mentions, and then it says, hey, here are all the players. Who do you want to mention? And then you can select all deselect, that kind of thing. I think we can, from how we're creating the notes and stuff, I think we're not far away from that. But yeah, I want to make that process easier so that essentially I want more of the proper articles to be mentioned. Sometimes there's some confusion about like who should be mentioned. And it's only if they get like a name in it. But if I'm writing an article about Jorge Soler and I just mention that he's hitting in front of Salvador Perez, you don't want to be mentioned if you roster Salvador Perez about that article, because it's not about Salvador Perez, it's about Jorge Soler, you know? I might reverse that. Is there anything in particular you would get really excited about McCullers today? Look, if he's still throwing that slider, he's able to throw it for strikes. I mean, 33 legend, that's it. Oh, man, Ace Ardina, thanks for being around, man. Have a fantastic weekend. But yeah, two-star pitcher, it comes out on Fridays. I think it's actually like... I think maybe he's still working on it. But yeah, it comes out on Fridays. So I used to write that one, but obviously, you know, I trust other people to do good stuff with it. Yeah, I don't love those options. Wildini. Is that... Man, I gotta like... I have like a 1440p monitor. Maybe I'm too far away from it. I'm starting to feel old of like, I can't read. It's so small, you know. All right, here we go. I got to start recording, as you guys aptly mentioned it to me. All right. Here we go. No edits, right? Yeah, what we got to decide on this. I'm going to give away a sub. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away a sub to the to Twitch. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to give away a free month of PL Plus if I can do no edits. Okay? I'll give away like a couple. I'll give away 2. If I can do no edits, I'll give away 2 free months of like 2 people get a free month of PL Plus. I feel like that's a good thing. All right, here we go. No edit crew. Okay. Wish me luck. Here we go. I'm putting too much pressure? No, don't worry. It's something I enjoy doing when I do it right. Okay. Okay, I should probably... I'm going to read it slightly just for you guys. Okay. Huh. This is all very fascinating stuff. Sorry, I really don't follow like the world of relievers as much as I should, because I'm just like, only thing that matters are starting pitchers. Okay, we got it now. Here we go. What is happening? Welcome to the First Pitch Podcast, your morning podcast from pitchers.com. My name is Nick Pollock. Today is April 9th. Happy Friday, and happy Friday to everybody watching on Twitch as well. You can follow me on twitch.tv/pitcherless, and we are going to talk about baseball. Shohei Ohtani is dealing with a blister. He will not start this week, and monitor when it is next week. And it makes it also really easy for the other starters, too. We don't know when Griffin Canning is going to go next week. We don't know if it's going to be against the Twins, if it's going to be the Royals. So it makes a tough situation if you roster Angels pitchers. But hopefully Ohtani can get back to the mound and get a healed blister soon. Trent Grisham will be activated today, so make sure he's in your lineups. Trevor Bauer's baseballs are being sent to MLB to be inspected. A lot of people are very worried about this. I wouldn't also be surprised if they make an example and he has to miss one start or something. It's not actionable is what matters here. So I really don't think too much about this at the moment. Colton Wong left yesterday's game with an oblique injury. James Paxton is likely getting Tommy John. I just wish the best for him. George Springer strained his right quad during rehab, so he's likely out another week or two. Very, very frustrating. Springer should excel inside that Jays lineup, but we just haven't been able to see it yet. D. Strange Gordon signed with the Milwaukee Brewers. Framber Valdez has resumed throwing, which is very good news, while Chris Sale throws from 120 feet. He has yet to pitch on a mound yet. We'll hopefully see him around the All-Star break this season. AJ Puck is on the IL with a biceps strain. Kendall Marte placed on the IL with a hamstring injury. He was doing so well to start the season. That's very, very painful. Paul Goldschmidt is dealing with back tightness and was out of yesterday's game. Hopefully he can be back for this weekend. And Louis Garcia has leg tightness. And once again, Andrew Vaughn was not in the lineup. One day, Tony La Russa will let us have a Vaughn party. Okay, so batter's box notes from yesterday, courtesy of Adam Howe, who, by the way, did both the batter's box notes and the bullpen depth chart notes today. Unreal. Amazing job, Adam Howe. You should be listening to On the Wire. That is our podcast on Sunday mornings with Kevin Hastings, going over the fab moves you should be making. Kevin Hastings, of course, the champion of TGFBI in 2020. So definitely listen to Adam and Kevin over the weekend on Sunday mornings. But I digress. Hitting performances from yesterday's games. Mitch Garver went 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBI with his second home run in just 4 starts in the season. Mitch Garver has been trying to remind us of what he's capable of in the early goings. Garver was scorching the ball with 4 hard-hit balls in play throughout the game, including his 106.3 mile per hour bomb of Marco Gonzalez that sailed 435 feet. It's no Mercedes, but that's pretty good too. Garver has now matched his total barrels he hit in his shortened 2020 season with 3 and will continue to push for more playing time over rookie Ryan Jeffers, who has yet to impress in his limited time behind the plate this season. Byron Buxton sticking with Minnesota, 3 for 5 with a home run. He continues his torrid start to the season. Nope, gotta edit. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta change that one. Buxton continues his torrid season. Buxton continues his torrid start to the season, recording 3 more hard hits on the day, including a 110 mile per hour home run in Thursday's matchup. All of his balls in play came off secondary pitches in this one, as Buxton did record 2 whiffs in the day, both coming off the hands of 92 mile per hour fastballs. Assuming he can stay on the field, which has proven to be a tall order, Buxton can continue to be an explosive player as any in baseball. And then there's Yordan Alvarez, 2 for 4 home run and 2 healthy knees. Like teammate Carlos Correa, Alvarez recorded 2 hard hits on the game and launched a home run of his own. The difference here was that there was little doubt Alvarez would be rounding the bases after scorching a 104 mile per hour bomb. Nope, I did the wrong cadence there. The only difference here was that there was little doubt Alvarez would be rounding the bases after scorching. The difference here was that there was little doubt Alvarez would be rounding the bases after scorching a 104 mile per hour bomb. With his second 2-hit game in as many days, Alvarez continues to squash fears about his knees giving out and should continue to impress out of the cleanup spot for Houston. Bullpen notes from yesterday. Craig Kimbrell came in, solidified Jake Arrieta's second win against Pittsburgh, and he was called in to relieve Dan Winker after he loaded the bases on 3 straight walks and failed to record an out. Kimbrell struck out the next 2 batters and went on to finish the game with a clean 9th to record his 2nd save of the year. Alex Reyes got his 3rd of the year, striking out 1 and allowing 1 hit in a scoreless 9th. I totally got this one wrong. Alex Reyes, closer, amazing. Fantasy managers who still roster Giovanni Gallegos didn't walk away empty-handed as he got the win there too. And after taking the loss on Wednesday, Raisel Iglesias did bounce back on Thursday, collecting his 2nd save of the season by striking out the side on just 14 pitches for the Angels. Iglesias has been used 2 in the past 3 days, and there's a good chance he stays on the bench on Friday after throwing 41 pitches in the process. And those wondering if Edwin Diaz would ever get used in a game by the Mets, well, no need to... And those wondering if Edwin Diaz would get used in a game by the Mets, well, wonder no longer, as he was called. So close. And those wondering if Edwin Diaz would ever get And those wondering if Edwin Diaz would ever get used by the Mets, well, wonder no longer, as he was called upon with the Mets down 1 run going into the 9th inning on Thursday. Diaz pitched a hitless inning and walked away with a win. I imagine he's going to get many saves moving forward. Do not worry about Edwin Diaz. Starting pitcher performances from yesterday's games, I led with Taijuan Walker, who's throwing harder, and that's a wonderful thing. Fast Walker, kind of a surprise. I never used that headline before. Justin Paredes did a whole speed theme, which is pretty great for the photo. But that's not what's important. What's important is they went 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 4 Ks against Miami. Good stuff here. It's encouraging with Walker. If he can throw this hard, maybe that can be his whiff pitch, as his slider and splitter aren't really that whiff pitch for him. Maybe he can pitch backwards. I'm not totally sold yet, but it's good that he's throwing harder. I mean, that's just a positive here. Corbin Burns is dope and makes you feel dope. 9 strikeouts, 1 hit. 0 runs, 0 walks. He's just so good. The question is, how many of those quality innings are you going to get? But I need to raise him in the ranks. I really just got to push him over Snell at this point. Christian Javier, 5 innings, 0 run, 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts against Oakland. Pretty impressed with this one, honestly. And really, the thing I've been saying with Javier is that he hasn't been able to develop the stamina through the start, as he would normally come out around 93, 94, and then go down to about 90, 91 by the 5th inning. This one, 94 in the 5th inning. He kept a steady 94 through the entire start. Really, really impressive there. Makes me more encouraged about Christian Javier. Now, his secondary stuff, slider and curveball, pretty much is the same breaking ball, if you ask me. Is more of a called strike pitch than it is a whiff pitch. Maybe he can pitch backward, make the fastball the whiff pitch, and get strikes with the other offerings. But I really wish there was a secondary pitch that he was confident getting whiffs with as well, make me more confident moving forward. But you should be starting Javier now. I should be raising him in the ranks after seeing that consistency with his fastball. Adam Wainwright rebounded in a big way against the Brewers. 5 innings pitched, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Cutter and curveball in the name of the game. Split the whiffs between them, 7 each in this one. That's good Waino, I wanted to say. Had a really nice season last year, and maybe does continue. I kind of am kicking myself for not expecting some sort of rebound from Wainwright, as he's not completely washed up yet. Jose Barrios against the Mariners had 99 pitches and gave you the Philly that is 1 out away from a quality start. There was a rain delay here. 5.2 innings, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. The velocity that I got excited about last time being higher than last year, which was already a spike in velocity, yeah, it went down. It was under last year's mark now. So that's a little concerning. It wasn't the guy we saw in that first start where curveballs were so dominant. Now it wasn't as dominant. I'm a little scared. I know it's weird to be, I'm so excited about Barrios, and then very next start be like, I'm so scared now. Essentially, it's always going to be this back and forth with Barrios, and traditionally he goes 4 starts one way and 4 starts the other. To see him kind of teeter is a little concerning, but at the same time, hey, 2 earned runs, not the worst whip, 8 strikeouts. You should still be happy with this, and obviously be starting Barrios wherever you have him. I would be selling high if someone is really kicking themselves about Barrios, though. I don't really talk about sell highs, but maybe Barrios is that guy. Trading is hard. Eduardo Rodriguez returned and pitched against the Orioles. 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 0 walks, 7 Ks. Yes, 3 earned runs, but that is a .8 whip, and you got 7 Ks, and you got a win. Should be very, very happy with this. I avoided it because I thought it was a still ill, where that's an injury list layover. So you don't start a guy on the first day back from the IL unless he is a bona fide ace. I don't consider Eduardo Rodriguez a bona fide ace. I was really impressed with this start, though. He was able to get a lot of called strikes with his cutter. Changeup was in a good location. It could be a little bit better, slightly under the zone, but it was down a good amount. Sinkers were well placed. It was a solid start from Eduardo Rodriguez, and I feel comfortable in his next outing. Griffin Canning surprised with 7 strikeouts and just 4 base runners in 5.1 innings. It was 4 earned runs, but it was also the Jays. Lots of sliders, about 50% of them. I'm encouraged by that. I think more guys like Canning should be doing this, as he has a fantastic slider and really leaned on it here. Fastball, not so much. Curveball, I've seen better from him in the past. I'm uneasy is really the way I should put it. I can see this working for Canning, but it's not at the level of Dinelson Lamet, who has a better fastball and a better slider. As he went, he's a full 2-pitch pitcher there. And Canning, I still worry about his consistency. And lastly, there's Marco Gonzalez, who went 7 earned runs in 5.1 innings against the Twins, 9 hits, 2 walks, 6 Ks. It should get better now, though. The Twins are not a great offense to go against. It should be some better starts for Marco Gonzalez. Do not drop him if you roster him. Looking forward to today's games. Here is Mark with the weather. Thanks, Mark. Today's streamer is Johnny Cueto against the Rockies on the road in Oracle Park. Yes, I'm actually kind of confident in this one. Cueto showcased the ability to go deep last week, had enough of his kitchen sink working, and the Rockies on the road, it's why I call it Rocky Road. It's just so sweet for pitchers. You know, they are not good, and it's Oracle Park as well. I would certainly be rolling with him there. But that's going to do it for today. I'll be back on Monday. Fast is here for the weekend. Get excited about that. He does this way better than I do. But thanks so much for being here today on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/pitcherlist. It is wonderful doing this podcast in the morning with all of you. Thanks for supporting there. And of course, if you like what we do, please consider supporting us with PL Plus. You get no ads on the site. You get player notifications as well. And you join our incredible Discord that's getting close to 900 members, just talking about baseball the right way with good discussion. You should be there. Support us, pitcherlist.com/plus. But that's going to do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollock, and that is everything you need to know. I tried to do the no edits, guys. I tried. It just wasn't there. It wasn't there. I get tongue-tied on the the send blurbs often. And you know, I just do better with the starters because it's just I can just roll with my own things. All right, I'm going to turn on desktop audio so you guys can hear this now and see the process. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Those are a lot of numbers. I'm not going to try and say them. Thank you so much, though. Logan Webb with the weekend's going to be good. What is this? Rockies cut to the quick? QETO to I don't know what that is. Oh, that's pretty good too. Garver has now matched his total barrels he hit in his Jordan 2020 season with Gonzalez that sailed 435 feet. It's no Mercedes, but you know that's pretty good too. Okay, what is this? I gotta change that one. Oh no, Buxton continues his torrid start. Byron Buxton sticking with Minnesota, 3 for 5 with a home run. Buxton continues his torrid start to the season, recording 3 more hard hits on the day, including a 110-mile-per-hour home run and 2 healthy knees. Like teammate Carlos Correa, Alvarez recorded 2 hard hits on the game and launched a home run of his own. The difference here was that it was... Yeah, right, I had that mistake. Where is it fixed? Bullpen notes from... Nope. The difference here, like teammate Carlos Correa, Alvarez recorded 2 hard hits on the game and launched. The difference here was is this here? The difference here was that there was little doubt Alvarez would be rounding the bases after scorching a 104-mile-per-hour bomb. With his second 2-hit game in as many days, Alvarez continues to squash fears about his knees giving out and should continue to. Bullpen notes from out of the cleanup spot for. Oh yeah. Should continue to impress. Out of the cleanup spot for Houston. All right, that's good. Let's actually go from this side. For Houston. Bullpen notes from yesterday. Craig Kimbrell came in, solidifying Jake Arrieta's second win against Pittsburgh. Oh my God! Those wondering if Edwin Diaz would ever get used in, there's a good chance he stays on the bench on Friday after throwing 41 pitches in the process. Oh yeah, right. I messed this one up a couple times. And those wondering if Edwin Diaz would ever get used by the Mets, well, wonder no longer as he was called upon with the Mets down 1 run going into the... Do you ever switch your roundup lead pitcher because you couldn't come up with a pun for him? Yes. No, I'm not even kidding. I've done that before. Is Odorizzi pitching next week? I hope so. Jose Lopez. Quick to the cut. Eagles hurt depresses. Oh, I see. Good stuff. Gallego's gonna be the next Devin Williams. Hey, I think that's fine. Just pretend you were on the radio. Place your bets on like when I get the perfect take. I think if I can get the perfect take, honestly, if I like cut the if I change the notes, like I know beforehand what I'm gonna say there. Hitless inning and walked away with a win. I imagine he's going to get many saves moving forward. Do not worry about Edwin Diaz. Starting pitcher performances from yesterday. I don't think I had anything after that, right? It's just Mark with the weather. I've seen better from him in the past. I'm uneasy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to get Mark now. Let's get Mark Paquette with the weather. Mark's the best. All right, let's see how many we get today. Place your bets. I'm gonna say it's 2. I love it. Like what I'm saying is that Mark is like such a nice guy. The weatherman, Mark Paquette, that at the end, he always like wants to say multiple things back to me. Like, thanks, Nick. Have a good weekend. Bye, or something like that. That's 3. And I love it. It's like such a pure expression of like how good of a dude he is, you know? So I like this game of like, hey, how many see a goodbye is he gonna give today? I think that's really fun. It's so wholesome to me. All right, so before we do anything, we go like this now. Apply our wonderful chain. Okay. So that's cut proper. This is cut proper. Okay. Let's mute the soul of this.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Mark. You're my hero. Okay. I know. Let's just do that so there's no annoyance with it. And what's at the end? What do we got?
Open the roost when they have a chance before it gets too hot. Have a good one.
All right. Yeah. Okay. We got a 1. Look at this. Cool. All right. Here is Mark with the weather. Cool. Thanks, Mark. Today's streamer is... I don't know if you guys can tell, I put on the lovely audio chain, and it just makes everything so much better. Okay, so let's hear that.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Mark. Today's streamer is Johnny Cueto. All right, make sure you get the intro and outro. Every time I also like crack up to this guy, this like radio guy about, the First Pitch podcast. Yeah, we got a negative review once because someone thought it was me. And he thought it was ridiculous, like how much I was affecting my voice. By the way, oh yeah, you guys, if you haven't yet, please leave a review on the First Pitch podcast on Apple. Just the individual feed instead of like the main pitcher list one. I can take a quick look. Have we gotten any of those? Let's take a quick look. We have 0. We have 0 reviews. Well, actually, that was last refresh on 2 days ago. Let's take a look. We have 2 ratings, but no reviews. We could use 1 review. Who wants to be the first one? It's up to you guys. When Nick gets off to a good start, we should stop chatting like the like when. Oh, that's funny. Who's Justin Rose? Don't say it, Ben. Oh, hey, thanks so much for the sub, Orum. You're awesome. Ben, please do not bring up. Please do not bring up golf right now. How dare you? That's just insulting. It's insulting, Ben. I'm right here. Okay. I got duplicate. I got duplicate that. Look at that. I think we got like more than the average amount of listens yesterday. Cool. Oh, no, I didn't. Nope, edit details. Come on, let me publish. Huh. Wednesday was like absurdly better. Great. I don't know why. When did we get it out on Wednesday? Oh man, we are 2 minutes away. Well, I'm about to click the button. It's processing the audio file. Oh man, I just wanted to. Okay, I gotta wait. You can do this, Omni. I believe in you. I think I messed it up. So you guys can see, there it is. I'm just waiting for this. We can do this. We can do this. Ha! Yes. All right. Beautiful. Save and close. Ta-da. Okay. And there's my lovely team, Sandy Olson. All right. So now, guys, as we do, it's 9:30. It is time for streamers. I don't know why I'm doing that. I should have something that's like, I don't know, I play when it's the start of streaming time. Josh Gad, is that the guy who is like the snowman in Frozen? I think that's him, right? CSW. You know how to push my buttons. I know. Yeah, I know. I feed into it, Ben. She just pops some streamers every day. As in, like, confetti. The bubbling book relaxing thing. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I feel like that's a funny idea. I don't mention Frozen at all. That's like the only Frozen reference I've made. Or do you just think I'm someone that would be obsessed with Frozen? Is that what you're getting at? I feel like that's a compliment. You know, that's you saying that like I'm a wholesome person. I'll take it. I will. Yeah, I'll take that, I guess. All right. I need to get. I have the. Where is it? I have the clone article. There we go. And I gotta get all the tabs open. Cool. All right. So, you guys know the drill. Let's get to streamers. So this is what it is today. I'm still feeling weird about this, but all right. Yeah. Okay. So this is correct. We're going to double check it with a RotoWire. You don't need to know my location. Why do you need to know that data? Man, I can't play the song on stream because I don't want, any sort of DMCA stuff, but man, I just can't. All right. Thanks so much for being here, Brent. Have a great weekend. I can't get Sabaton's Last Stand, the Last Stand, out of my head. Not the album, just the song. All these look right. This is all the stuff, but I'll be diligent. I'll do it the right way. Widener, yep. Yeah, Morning's here. Okay. Molly. Plesac. Gomber. Oh yeah, I can't wait for round 2 of Zach Wheeler and Charlie Morton. It's gonna be great. This all looks like I got it right yesterday, which is really good because that means I don't need to change anything for the article. Sweet. So that means we go into here. We take all of this. If you guys don't know HTML tags, oh, you can't see this stuff. Hold on. There you go. If you don't know if you're like terrified by all this, it's actually really straightforward. Every HTML tag has an open and a close. This just means it ends, this little thing. After frozen. And then these are UL is an unordered list, so UL. And then you have a list item. Then you close it. Then you close it, open and closed. This is a space, so like it's a line break. New break space, I think it stands for. And this is just the table, and all you got to care about is like it's a div or divider, and then it's closed up later, And then this is a table D. I don't remember what table row, and I don't remember TD, but it's like essentially it should be like TC, which is a cell. But anyway, we're copying all this stuff, and then we're gonna replace the stuff from yesterday. And it's that simple. Did I just mess that up? I think I did. Yeah, I copied and then pasted it back on itself. Oh, Nick. Your fingers are getting too big. No, I don't want that. I want this. Oh, there you go. Now it's going to stall. Table data. Thank you. I knew it was something simple. My favorite movie is, there are a lot of movies that for like emotion and like thought provoking stuff like that. Sure. But as far as just like, man, I just respect this movie way too much because I'm actually like upset at it because I know I can never create it. It's too clever. It's The Prestige. Non-breaking space. Love this. Thanks, Zod. Hey, that was a quick load. That was good. The only thing I got to do now is change tomorrow's to today's. And then that automatically changes. Why is that getting uploaded 20 million times? Oh, that's probably for every week. So wait, I wanna try and guess every week what the color is. I wanna like get trained as to which day is which, So I know this is Thursdays. Oh man, what was it? I feel like it's this one. Yes. Got it. Okay. So now what we do is we double check. So we got the probable starters from Colin Charles, who is amazing. Looks like we got a full slate on Saturday, which is cool. We gotta save the questionable and do not start. We reset and delete. Okay. So now we double check that we have the right starters. Yeah, Prestige is brilliant. Islands in the stream. See, I can't play that though. I want to have something that's this is Ronnie Smith? Riley Smith. All right. He's apparently going for the Diamondbacks. For Cleveland, Aaron Savali. For the Nationals, Austin Voth. This is all I'm following Roto Wire's schedule. If you don't know this, it's amazing. Now I can't do anything that's a licensed royalty or anything of that stuff. You can't play it. So like the thing you guys hear in the morning, Sperry found as a royalty-free thing. DMCA stuff is legit in this way. I've like do not mess with it. There's no need to, you know, we don't need to put ourselves at risk. Hoffman, Gonzalez, Cease, Scooble, Makiti, Minor, Quintana, Reyes, Rogers, Hauser. Man, I just can't. I can't. If you guys hear me doing that melody or that whistle, it's that song. I kept trying to spell Yakuch with a Y because I just stuck the Y there because I don't know what's wrong with me. Lyles and Roark. Okay. Cool. So that's an auto start. This is a probable start. This is a bench. This is an auto start. This is... He gets... Wait, what? That can't be right. This is not right. Oh, God. I get Jeff Hoffman and John Gray mixed up all the time. This is a questionable. This is a probable. This is a probable. As much as I hate to say it. Questionable, even though you got torched last time. This is an auto. I'm going to say questionable. This is a questionable. This is a good questionable. Questionable. Questionable auto. Yeah, sorry, not auto. This is probable. Kikuchi against Minnesota. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll put him in probable. The end of probable. So, yep. Let's spread this out. This is a no. This is a probable. This is a probable. This is a questionable. This is a questionable. This is a no. This is a no. No. Man, not many like auto. Hey, what's up? I'm an auto. Which do I like most out of these? I would say it's this. Like that. We're going to go to probable now. Lead with you. Trevor Rogers against the Mets is a questionable. Logan Webb hosting Rocky Road. This is a, yeah. Okay, who's leading here? Honestly, it's this. And this. No. Questionable. I might put Webb in here. No, he wasn't that sharp. He wasn't that sharp. Who do I like the most out of these? Trevor Rogers, come on up. I'd probably do this instead too. What's up, guys? Can't wait for Petros 52 point. Let's RPL band then. Kyle, that's actually called Toby and the Boyd Boys. Just so you know. Logan Webb hosting, that's awesome. Savali will be a top 3 starter to lead in whip. Are you saying for like this one, for this start, or just like overall, or? I mean, Ian Anderson and Savali, you're starting both. I'm just giving Savali the thing because he gets the Tigers. Toby and the Boyd Boys. Yeah, that's a joke. I mean, I play guitar. I don't know if you guys know that. I thought I was gonna like play guitar forever, and so I've been in two bands. Did a lot of like solo things too, but we joke like Fast plays bass, Yancey Eden plays drums, Ben Palmer also plays guitar, Dan West plays guitar too. We have some people I think that can sing, so like we want to have Toby and the Boyd Boys at some point. We think that'd be amazing. Saval overall will be top 3 starting pitcher to lead in WHIP. Wow. I don't know if that's highly aggressive. Like you're gonna beat DeGrom and Bieber and Cole and whatever, and join PL Plus. The Boy Boys will not stop covering Frozen songs. My God, this is the first time. I just knew that the dude was from Frozen. That's all I said. Oh man. But yeah, we gotta, you know, we never met as a band, but like we just joke that that's what we would call it. All right. Let's see. Let's finish this up here. As far as these go, who impressed me the most? I would say Lyles did. And then I guess Quintana, because he has a chance of going deeper than a lot of these guys. Voth is, you know, I'm excited that Voth got the opportunity. Tanner Roark has to be the worst. Chris Archer's down there too. Yeah, let's go with this. So there's your do not starts. As far as this goes, I'm going to throw that in there. I know it's a lefty against this stuff, but I just think that he's a good pitcher. Let's go this, here. Yeah, right. I mean, I don't love this. I don't really love this order. No. We gotta do that. Get Hoffman underneath here. Mitch Keller is not in the place you want him to be. Yeah, okay, that feels better. I really do believe in Carmart for this one. Man, I can't get it out of my head. The coffee is hitting hard. How's this look to you guys? I need another set of eyes here. If I were to publish this, what would be the comments? Oh my. Custom. Please. Please. Little low on Montas. The Astros are good, and Montas was really bad in that first one. Maybe more than Minor, but Minor's actually pitched really well. Yeah, it's his first start. It's still the Orioles. I mean, it's questionable. Like, Adrian Hauser was not great. Bruce Zimmerman is very weird. Like, he should be above Lyles and Quintana and stuff. Like, there's still a chance that Garrett Richards gets past that first start, and it's still the Orioles. Yeah, Astros are really good as an offense still. Pineda versus Urquidy. Yeah, I could see that. The fact that Urquidy went deep in that game, I was like, yeah, I think that's an easy one. Also, Oakland isn't swinging the bat too well. Yeah, I know that people are terrified of lefties against the White Sox. I think, like, I don't know. I think the White Sox offense is a bit worse. I think Anderson and Eloy were also really good against lefties, and they're not in the lineup right now. Like, you can have success without them. It's a questionable start still. So, yeah, okay. Those I'm fine. The fact that I can answer those questions makes me feel comfortable in this. No, we want to do this. You want to see Minor higher, well, right, but it's because the White Sox versus this. You could say maybe even like Trevor Rogers versus Minor. I'm like, well, Trevor Rogers looked really good in that and threw harder and stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so now we go to our wonderful table maker. Stick that in there. Tomorrow's starting pitchers. Let me get our gray. And so who would be the streamer now? Anyone from here under rostered? No, right? No. So maybe it's Carmart. Is that right? I mean, who's our sub 20% guy? Yes, it's Carlos Martinez. Oh, I feel good about that one. I'm going with that. Sweet. You take that, and then we stick that into here. And then once that's pasted, then I just have to write the notes. All right. It is, man. I am not taking for granted how much better it is doing this stuff in the morning with y'all than just like on my own. Oh, it's just so much better. Don't get distracted. Get it done. Focus with good people. Like this is awesome. I really, really genuinely enjoy this. And it's kind of funny because I've talked to some people about it and they are like mortified, or they would not mortified, but they're absolutely just like, they could never, they would never want to do this. I don't know. It just seems like this is just super fun. We're just hanging out. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. You're awesome, MCM. Those are lots of years. 1984. You're awesome, 1984. Well, I mean, it's a terrifying thing. But yeah, we're not distracting you. No. This is the good kinds of distractions because it keeps me focused and my brain churning and going in the morning. Like it's kind of revving the engine in a way, Because yeah, there's distractions that are like not baseball things, and then I don't really want to think about like the baseball things I got to do, I don't know what you're doing here, Ben, about talking about golf subtly, but yeah. I assume that's like, I don't know, that you're saying that he went 4 strokes or something. You would never, Ben. Don't you dare. I can hear your laugh through the chat. If you don't know who that is, guys, that's Ben Brown, our Nastiest Gifts manager here, who's doing such a great job overseeing this such a core part of what we do at the site. But all right, I gotta finish these notes, and we can move on with the lives. Okay, so let's put that over here so I can see this as I do it. Okay. Man, we get more Jacob deGrom tomorrow. Yes! Yes! All right. But product. In tier 2, what do we have? Actually. Nope. Yes, I'm mentioning y'all in this. The high pitch count. Actually, I want this. Oh, this is annoying. No. All right, I'll do this. Mm-hmm. That's how you spell terrify, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see who else do we have here. Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat all of a sudden. Yeah, Lynn was so good last night. That was so good. I love it. Definitely finding myself benching Rodgers in a points league with both quality starts and wins. I mean, it's a questionable start, so I understand. Tomorrow's streamer is Carlos Martinez. Lyck. Pitching wedges? Oh no. Oh no. But yeah. Mm. Yeah, I guess that's fine. All right. I think that's fine. Cool. If you guys don't have Grammarly, by the way, you really should. Grammarly is just like an extension that tells you if you have like any errors or anything, it just underlines it. It's really remarkable. It's absolutely free. They do have a premium thing, honestly, if you are a writer, like just get it. You're just gonna benefit from it. Heaney is a questionable start, yeah. Right here. I mean, it's Toronto. Like, you don't know. Yeah, there are no probables today. I mean, you could say that Corey Kluber is, but honestly, if you have Corey Kluber, you should be starting him against the Rays. Like, I'm not even. That would be the one probable, and you guys were pushing for that, but I'm just like, that's just no. Have a good weekend, Daytona. Thanks for being here, man. Sorry I missed that. But that's man, it's right at 10 o'clock. Look at that. I got it just in time. Yeah, but that's it, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks again for another fantastic week. This is the 10th stream, right? Crazy. We've done 10. We've got a double digits with it. People used to say that like once you do 10 podcasts, then it's a real podcast. I feel like once you do 10 live streams like this, and yes, I've done other live streams, but 10 of these, this specific one, makes it real. So thanks for being a part of this. I know I keep saying that, but like it's really fun. It's I do not take this for granted. This is a really, really cool thing, and you are all, I feel so welcomed, and it's to get this kind of support is really, really amazing. So thank you guys, and thanks for being here. I'll miss it. I'll miss it until Monday. I'll be looking forward to Monday morning. I will be. So yeah. Only way to start the day, exactly. Right. It's perfect. I gotta start figuring out like. I want tradition things. What's the first thing I say? What's the last thing I say? And, at certain points, what are like the things that we do? We have a lot to go over. I mean, we have 170 more of these or something like that. So we have time to figure out those traditions. But I'm looking forward to having those with you. I'm not 170. I'm sorry. It's only 5 a week, not 7. But you understand the point. So we'll figure that stuff out. But yeah, thank you guys for being here this week. Thanks for all the support, for being on PL Plus, for subbing here and following and all that kind of thing. Like it's incredible. So thank you all, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.